Good morning. Hello. How are you all doing? Please do say hello if you are watching live or on the replay. If we've not met before, my name's Abby Watson. I'm the founder of Love Your Birth, and it's actually really fitting that I'm coming on today to talk about self-sabotage, because I nearly postponed this live, okay? I very nearly half an hour ago postponed this live because I felt like, oh, I've got so much to do, and yeah, like if I don't have this live, I'll feel more spacious. And I know if I had have done that when my body and my mind was so desperate to cancel it, I'd have been cross with myself. You know, because on one hand, I'm saying I want to be more visible, but then when I've made the opportunity to do so, I'm trying to talk myself out of it, okay? And that is an example of self-sabotage. And that is what I am on talking about today. So good morning. Please say hello if you are watching. Please let me know if you do, I'm going to say identify as a self-sabotager. We don't want to identify as one, but do you feel, are you watching this because you do feel like you are sabotaging your hypnobirthing business a little? And by that, what I mean is there's things you want to do, you know, you are saying to yourself, I want it to be a success, okay? I want to make a great start to my business, for example, or maybe you're a couple of years in and you're like, okay, I want to be more known, okay? And you even know the actions that you could take and you desire to take and you plan to take, but you're not doing them, okay? Please let me know if that is you. And sometimes you may even find that you're overcomplicating things, okay? And you even see that you're doing it, okay? That is certainly me from time to time too, okay? So I'm going to talk about some of the ways that many of us do it and how we can help ourselves take the action that we want to take, okay? So towards the end of this video today, I want you to leave feeling inspired to take action that you've been wanting to take, but there's been something in your way and maybe it's yourself, okay? Now, sometimes we don't even know it's ourselves, okay? Because what we do is we find things from outside of us that give us the reason that we're not doing it. So a common one for business owners is saying things like, oh, well, there's no point anyway because nobody's got any money at the moment, okay? Or I've slashed my prices because nobody's got any money at the moment. I've seen it on the news, okay? And actually, really, if we were honest with ourselves, we've slashed our prices because we feel like that'll make me have more bookings, when really that's not the thing. If we're honest, we know that's not the thing that is making us not get as many bookings as we want, okay? Or we might even say, and I've definitely said this before, certainly in my training business, oh, it's the summer, you know, it's the summer, like, you know, people are not looking for this kind of thing. They are looking to book holidays. They are looking to go on lovely day outs. They're not even on social media because they're sipping a mojito in their garden. Yeah, like I'm using something totally outside myself to say, you know, this is what's going on. And then it gives me this kind of feeling of, oh, well, I won't put, you know, 100% effort in, you know? And actually, we know, you know, I'm laughing because I know it's nonsense, you know? And the more we like hold on to those beliefs that are outside of us, like it's not the right time of year or the economy is holding us back, we feel like, okay, there's no point anyway, you know? There's no point anyway. We feel like actually our motivation has gone because, yeah, what's the point? And we don't see that actually there are things that we could do to... Can you hear my tummy rumbling? I've not had any breakfast yet. We feel like... I can't remember what I was saying. We feel like it's not in our control anyway, and therefore, you know, we don't take the action. Okay. Now, tell me if I am wrong, you know. There are people out there selling hypnobirthing courses. I'm right, you know. There are people, and you've seen the images, haven't you? You've seen their group courses set up, yeah? You've seen their reviews, their testimonials. There are people booking hypnobirthing courses. Are there even more people than that need these services, you know? Because they're clueless about birth. They're feeling absolutely petrified, you know? Or maybe they're not feeling scared, but they're just like expecting it to be awful because that's what birth is like, you know? So there's all these people, there is, okay? And perhaps what's standing between you and, you know, having the success that you want is the action that you're taking, okay? Now, often we will overcomplicate things. Let me know if you are an overcomplicator. Now, I do apologise if there is any comments. I can't see them, but please do. Oh, some comments are coming. Yes! I touched my screen and comments came. Oh, morning, Alicia. Lovely to see you. Okay. So, some really good examples in the comments of self-sabotage. So, Kirsty says, I have a free space and I still haven't advertised. No idea why. Okay. So, you know, you've got it all set up, you've got it all sorted, and you're not taking the action. Okay. So, a few reasons why we do this. Firstly, number one, often, and let me know if this is you, we overcomplicate it, okay? We overcomplicate what we need to do to get bookings, therefore we don't take any action because it just feels so overwhelming, okay? And because we're overcomplicating it, it comes with more fear. It feels like, oh my gosh, I've got, you know, this to be perfect, that to be perfect, when actually that isn't true, okay? Yes, there's all sorts of things you could do, okay? But let's make it really, really simple, okay? Ultimately, you need people to know what you offer, and you need people to know how good it is, okay? Simple as that. If we strip it back, that's ultimately what marketing is. Okay, so wherever you are in your hypnobirthing business, whether you are brand new to it, whether you've been doing it many years, okay, if you feel that you are not, you know, talking about it enough, perhaps you're overcomplicating it. Perhaps you're thinking like, because you're looking about and you're like, oh, it's reels I need to be doing, it's this I need to be doing, it's that, and you're overcomplicating it with all the possibilities. Okay, instead of sitting down and thinking, okay, I need to let people know what I offer and how good it is. Okay, simple. And there's so many different ways that you could possibly do that, isn't there? Okay, and all you need to do is take one step, okay, to get you out of that procrastination. And I said there, you know, you need to let people know how good it is. One of the ways that we self-sabotage is we talk ourselves down, you know. We, like, and I've seen this, I've read people's about me pages on their website, and I think, why are they not, like, raving about what they offer more? Why are they, you know, not sharing just how fantastic they are at what they offer? They're playing it down, okay? And do you know what I find really like frustrating? I see people they become part of MLMs, you know, multi-level marketing schemes, okay? Personally, not a fan of it, okay? You know, if I'm really honest, I feel like it plays on, you know, vulnerable people, okay? But ultimately, I see people go and do that, and I tell you what happens. They suddenly start raving about this crappy thing they're offering, you know? And I think, wow, if only people would do that in their hypnobirthing business, you know? But they're not, okay? So, my gosh, if people can rave about some crappy mascara, you know, that they're getting 10% of the sale off, you know, on their social media, so can you, okay? But do you know what can hold us back from that? We're scared of what other people think. You know, we think about that friend that we used to have. We didn't used to have, but we just lost touch with them, you know? That family member. And we think, oh, what are they going to be thinking about this post? Oh, just a minute. Hello? Oh, hiya. I'm just on the phone. It's just my dad. I was like, who's coming in the house? Yes, what was I saying? So yeah, we think of that family member and we overanalyze everything we do based on what they might think, okay? Now, if that is one of the ways you are self-sabotaging yourself, this is what you need to do, okay? You need to hide your posts from the people that are making you overthink it all, okay? As simple as that, okay? They don't even have to know you're doing that. But if that is one of the ways that you are sabotaging yourself and overcomplicating it, simply don't have these people see it, okay? And that will help you feel so much freer to offer the thing that you offer that is so blooming great, okay? Another way we self-sabotage is, and I've said this a lot, but I know so many of us do it, we become so influenced by what everybody else in the industry is doing, okay? Let me know if you find yourself nosing at what other people do and it doesn't make you feel good, okay? And sometimes what we can do is we put a certain person or a certain business on a pedestal and we think they've got it sorted, you know? They're doing so well. And we don't really know whether they actually are. We're making this assumption, perhaps based on how many likes they're getting on social media. That doesn't equate to actual bookings, okay? So we've decided that this person is doing so well, and therefore we kind of subconsciously follow a lot of what they do, you know? They're getting angry about the maternity system, so we do too. And we completely lose sight of the people that we are talking to, you know? We forget who our dream client is, the women that we work with, the people that need us, and instead we're so focused on what's going on in the rest of the industry. And you know what? It boggles my mind because I bet in many other industries they're not doing this, okay? And I tell you how you get over that. You mute the accounts that you feel that you are seeing all the time, you know? Because it is overcomplicating it again for you, okay? If we go back to basics and we say, okay, all I need to do is let people know what I offer and how good it is, okay? You know? Hiya, I'm just on a video. He's coming in the room with like this pot of paint. Anyway, I better hurry up and do this video. Oh, and now we've got a kitten. Let me show you my kitten. This is Blossom. Oh, she's purring. So yeah, what were I saying? Yes, so we lose sight of who we are talking to and what they want to know from us, because we are actually focused on other people in the industry. Okay. And you might be hearing me say this and you're like, yeah, that makes absolute perfect sense. You know, and I do that. Okay. Teresa said, I have its Dad and Blossom. It's a whole family affair here today, isn't it? Oh, and Barnaby's coming to join the club now. Okay, so yeah, we get so, I can't even remember my train of thought. Oh dear. So yes, what was I talking about? Yeah, we just become so blooming distracted. Oh, this is what I was saying. You might be hearing me saying this and be like, yeah, I am. And I know it's not doing me any favours. I know it's not. But you still do it, you know, because it's a form of self-sabotage. Okay. So this is what we need to do about our self-sabotage. Firstly, so much of self-sabotage happens because we are fearful. Okay. So much of self-sabotage happens because we are fearful. So let's draw attention to the fact that we are doing it. We are self-sabotaging. And ask yourself, what is it I am afraid of? What am I afraid of? And perhaps it's a question that you want to sit and, you know, journal on, write about. What am I afraid of? It might actually be that you're afraid of success. You're afraid of this being a success because, you know, maybe you're scared of like what might come with that, you know? Oh, what if I'm busy? Will I be able to manage? Oh, what if there's more eyes on me? What if I feel like I'm on that pedestal? Or it might be fear of failure. You know, I'm scared of failing, so actually I'll take no action and then I'll fail, but it's not my fault, you know? So it could be that. It could also be that you are being too broad with your goal. So your goal feels so unattainable right now that it's a bit like, well, why would I bother? Because I've got so far to go, you know? So perhaps you need to make your goal smaller and something that does stretch you, but is not like so scary and big. So for example, if you are a brand new hypnobirthing teacher, yes, you might have big dreams of having a room full of women and birth partners, you know? But right now, if you feel you're in self-sabotage, how about you make your goal to have your first booking, you know? How much easier does that feel? And how less complicated does that make it sound? You know, going back to Kirsty earlier when she talked about having a space for her courses that's free, but she's still not advertised them. So maybe you can make your goal having your first 2 couples in that venue, you know? And yeah, I know it's so great to be so like dream big. Absolutely, I'm a big believer in dreaming big. But if we are in self-sabotage, actually making our dreams so big can make them a bit scary, you know? They can make them a bit scary. And right now, there is someone out there that needs what you offer, okay? So I'm gonna finish now because I'm not really sure what my dad's doing with his pot of paint. So I'm going to go find out. And then the rest of the day, I am putting the finishing touches and going shopping for a few bits and trying on outfits because I do not know what I'm wearing for the in-person Love Your Birth Inspiration Day on Friday. If you're coming, I can't wait to give you a hug. If you're not coming because you're not part of Love Your Birth, come and join us and you could be coming next year. Right, have a lovely day, everybody. If you found this useful, let me know what your key takeaway is, or even better, what action you're going to take. Okay, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye.